Hey everybody, Buckeye Piper, Buckeye Cigar today. Smoking La Aroma de Cuba Original, the El Jefe, the big guy, the chief. And it's fantastic. Hit my damn music. And I'm back. Got my smoke on the water hat. Cool little cigar shop in Buckeye Lake, Ohio. Pretty much home. That I try to hit when I'm there. And got my Amos Mosquitoes shirt on today. Amos Mosquitoes. I don't know if you see that or not. That is our favorite place to eat when we're in Indian Beach or Atlantic Beach area. Delicious food. Highly recommend. Um, Highly recommend. So anyhow, thought I would make a video today. And I've done this in a couple different iterations. So if you scroll back on the channel, I think you'll find that I did this with 5 pipe tobaccos and 5 whiskeys years ago. I think 5 or 6 years ago. And the spirit of this came from a post on Reddit I read years ago that said you only need 5 whiskeys in your bar at any given time. And I turned that into a pipe tobacco thing where we nominated each other, and it kind of flew around the YTPC for a while. People were having a lot of fun. So in advance, if you would like to jump in and name your 5, you can use any 3 of the iterations I've used. You could use pipe tobacco, you could use whiskey, or you can use what I'm going to do today, and that's cigars. So, and I may have messed this up a little bit, but the spirit of it is still there, I believe. So, first of all, is your budget stick, or your cheapo? And for me, that's Factory Smokes Maduro. Comes in a bundle. I think they call it a Cuban sandwich because it's not long filler. They just sandwich in what they have left on the shop floor, which is good stuff. And smokes really good. I had one the other day that had been aging like 6 years, and oh my goodness, it kind of blew my doors off for a couple dollar cigar. So, but Factory Smokes Maduro, that's a cigar I like to give people. Like my son's up, he doesn't smoke cigars much, but he likes one, and he likes that one. If I have somebody new that's never smoked a cigar here at the house but wants to try one, that's when I'll give them. So, that Factory Smokes Maduro bundle. And they also have a sun-grown, which is really good, a Connecticut, and I think a Sweets. But the Maduro for me is where it's at. Next will be a daily. Now this one isn't a daily of mine. I wish it was. It'd be a little pricey to be a daily, but it wouldn't be way out of bounds to be a daily. So depending on your price range. But if I was smoking a daily cigar, one that I'd always have readily available for any day in my humidor, that'd be the Arturo Fuente 858 Maduro. Again, fantastic stick, notes of cedar, chocolate. It's really nice on the palate, really smooth, and just has this fantastic little sweet taste to it that's not overpowering. And sweet, don't let me so sweet, when I talk sweet, is not like infused or acid or anything like that. Sweet is just, there's a little sweet note in there that you may or may not pick up. Everybody's different. But yeah, daily would be 858 Maduro. My Friday, after a long week's work. Right now it's La Aroma de Cuba El Jefe. That's the original blend. El Jefe only comes in original and Connecticut. But I would tell you, I'll give two other honorable mentions here. Both La Aroma de Cuba. The Mi Amor is an absolute fantastic smoke if you like espresso and dark chocolate and really kind of a darker, earthier cigar. And one that I had for the first time this weekend, and I'm going to have it some more, and it may take the place of all these, is the La Aroma de Cuba Edition Especial. And that is, some people say, about as close to a true Cuban as you can get. It's made by the folks, obviously La Aroma de Cuba kind of rolls up under my father. I don't think they own them, but they use the same, they might own them. I don't know. I have to go back and check that. But they use definitely the same blenders, same farm, same tobacco. So, and that's the Pepin family. But La Aroma de Cuba, and I've fallen in love with this manufacturer. You see Annie in the background doing her thing. I fell in love with this, manufacturer is what I'll call it. They're just a fantastic. I've never had a bad smoke from them or for them. Next is like you're having your friends over. They're either pipe smokers, cigar smokers, whiskey drinkers, whatever one you're going to do here. And you want to pull out something that, everyone could appreciate. And for me, that is My Father the Judge. Fantastic chocolate notes, medium plus to full bodied, smooth smoke. It's got some good woody notes in there and some earth in there that's just fantastic. So if I had friends over, not necessarily, I wouldn't say to impress, you could use that terminology if you want, but friends over, My Father the Judge. And then lastly is that special occasion smoke. And special occasion might be a holiday, it might be an anniversary, could be anything. Could be anything, really. Sweet teas, there you go. But that would be the LFD Andalusian Bull. I absolutely love that cigar. It's a couple hour smoke, so you got to spend, you got to have some time carved out to do it, right? But it is just flavorful. It is spicy. It hits on every note that you could want it to hit on for me. And it's just a delicious, delicious cigar. Probably why it was the #1 cigar of the year in 2016. And that's not why I like it, but it is good. So there you have it, folks. My 5 cigars. And this is tough because there'd be way more than 5 I would pick. But my budget would be the Factory Smokes Maduro. Can't go wrong at all, especially for a bundled cigar. If I had a daily, which I don't smoke daily, be my Arturo Fuente 858 Maduros. Started out my smoking journey on 858 Naturals, so I love the 858s. Side note, Dusty Rhodes, the American Dream's favorite cigar, was the Arturo Fuente 858 as well. So, not that I'm comparing myself to Dusty Rhodes, but that Friday cigar, it would have to be one of the La Aroma de Cuba blends. I got El Jefe penciled in right now, but that could be replaced by Mi Amor or Edition I can't even say Edition Especial. A special edition. I forget how they word it, but that would be the one. Friends over, My Father the Judge, without question. I love that cigar. It's in my top 5. Not overly pricey, and anybody that smokes cigars definitely would appreciate it. Would not give that to a first-time cigar smoker. They would probably only smoke half of it and not be having a good night, if you know what I mean. And then lastly, that special occasion stick you pull out, maybe you share it with a friend, maybe you just have a reflective smoke, whatever your case may be. LFD Andalusian Bull. So I would love to hear it. I'm not going to nominate anybody for cigars or pipe tobacco or whiskey, but I would really, if you do a video, feel free to steal it. Do a video, use any of those, use something else. Maybe it's your top 5 rums or vodkas or tequilas that nobody knows about. Right, we've fun. But have some fun with it, play around with it. If you do a video, just tag me in it. I would love to see it, especially if it's a cigar video. I'd like to see what your thoughts are. Or you can list them below deck. That's always appreciated as well. So anyhow, hope you're well. Take care. Keep your cherries hot and your sweet tea not. Have a good day, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.